Hola, ¿cómo estás? Lección número 36. Let's begin.
We saw that we can use the present tense to refer to the future. For example, if we have some future context, we can just use the present tense by itself. So we could say, I am having breakfast with them tomorrow. Now in Spanish, you don't say with them, you say with they. So how would that be first?
Con los. They. For ellos, con ellos. Them with they. Con los or con ellos?
Con ellos.
Good. And to have breakfast, we said, was to unfast. Desayunar. Like in English,
Desayunar.
breakfast, break, fast.
Con ellos. With they. Con ellos. Interesting. Desayunar.
So, I'm having breakfast with them tomorrow.
I'm having, isn't that, domo? Perhaps, domo? Domo, breakfast, desayunar, domo, desayunar con ellos mañana.
Desayuno con ellos mañana.
Good.
Right. Desayuno. Desayuno. I'm having breakfast con ellos mañana.
Uno con ellos mañana. Good. And if we don't have a future context, like mañana or any other context that's showing us is the future, we can also use I am going to speak about the future. So you can say, I am going to have breakfast with them. How is that?
Voy.
She gave it away there. Boy, I'd have probably stumbled with that one, as I don't recall. I probably would have, though. Voy, I'm going. Voy a desayuno. To have. Going to have. I'm going. See that to have there. Voy a desayuno. Desayunar. Voy a desayunar con ellos mañana.
A desayunar con ellos. Con ellos.
Good. Voy a desayunar con ellos. Good. And if we have the future
Voy a desayunar con ellos.
context, it doesn't mean we have to say desayuno con ellos mañana. We could also say voy a desayunar con ellos mañana. The fact that we have future context doesn't mean we can't use voy anymore. So we've seen in that way we can use the present to talk about the future. But this doesn't mean that we don't have a future tense in Spanish. We do. Luckily, we don't have to learn any new sounds to master the future tense in Spanish. The future tense in Spanish is connected with the past tense that we learn of haber. Haber, this past of I have had breakfast, or I have eaten, I have gone. So let's make a recap of the forms of haber. Now it's very irregular haber, and we said that a nice trick to remember the different forms of haber is just looking at
The
the
vowels.
two vowel sounds inside the verb haber.
ah.
So what are those two vowels?
Is I was or I am. And is you are or you was or something.
Sounds.
A and E.
Good. Let's start with e. What does e mean by itself?
I have.
Good. I have
there we
spelled
go.
H-E. And what other person is connected with I?
when I was thinking of to have, I'm going to have breakfast. I believe that was something that I was I couldn't recall, but that something needed to be there. Like boy, I'm going to have boy or something like that, but that wasn't the case. But what they just said here.
Start with What does mean by itself?
I have.
Good. I have, spelled H-E. And what other person is connected with I? What's the plural of I, let's say?
I, we, so hemos.
Hemos.
Good. We. So we have for I have and hemos for we have. What is a by itself? H-A.
You have.
He, she, it. Or you, fumo.
Good. So give me the other two versions now.
A and hemos.
An.
Good. They or you guys.
Or you.
Okay, two. So a, an, hemos.
Yeah. And us, which is you in fumo.
Good. So that's all said.
There
Let's
is no
practice
hemos.
a little bit. Some structures.
There's and hemos. A and as and an.
With haber. Just to recap. So, what was to sleep?
Dormir.
Dormant.
Dormir.
Good. So how would you say I have slept? Begin with I have.
Dormir.
He dormido.
Good. We have slept.
I have slept. Dormido. Dormiendo is I am sleeping. Dormido is I have slept. That's past. Past, present. Yeah.
Hemos dormido.
He has slept.
Ha dormido.
Ha dormido.
Good. How would you say to recommend?
Recomendación. Recomendar.
Good. So how would you say they have recommended it? They have recommended it. Laima?
They have recommended it. Let's see. Okay. They have recommended it. They have recommended it. So I know they is an recomendar, recommended, that's past, recomendado, an recomendado, lo an, or since it's, so it's, it is singular, so lo an recomendado, in el pasa, in the past, pasado, in el pasado. Let's hear what the student says.
You that with the structures with haber, the it has to come before haber. There's no option of where to put it. So they have recommended it.
Oh, not in the past. So they have recommended it. So han recomendado. Okay. Lo ha recomendado.
Lo han recomendado.
Lo han recomendado. Good.
Recomendado. Dado.
So these forms that we have, these forms of haber that we have, hemos, as, an, are also the endings that we have for the future tense. So like I said, we will learn the future tense now without having to learn any new sounds. Now, the interesting thing about the future tense is that we take the verb in its to form, whether it's an are verb, er verb, or ir verb, doesn't matter, and we put the ending at the end of the to form and we stress the ending. We are effectively pushing the accent into the future. For example, we have comer, and what was I have from haber?
Eh.
So that's the sound without the H, just the sound e. That's the sound that we need for future, for I. We add that onto comer and we get comere, and that's I will eat.
Ah, so new concept there. Future tense. That's what you need. Let's go.
Now we are pushing the accent into the future, which might just seem like a coincidence, but you can notice that it happens in other languages as well, this phenomenon. For example, in Greek, part of the past tense is to pull the accent back one syllable, to pull the accent back into the past. And actually this is so important in Greek that if there is not a syllable there to do it, you add one to pull the accent back into the past. So this is a phenomenon that you see in different languages. The accents representing somehow or reflecting somehow the concept of time and tenses. So here we are pushing the accent into the future. Comere, I will eat. You can give me the rest of the versions for the future of comer.
Comer. To eat. Comere. I will eat. Comere. The rest of the... Okay, we will. Hemos. Comere. So is it for them? Is it comera? A comera? An comera? As comera? Perhaps, or maybe it stays e. Let's see.
Comeremos.
Good. Comeremos. We will eat.
Comerá.
Good. He will eat.
Comerás.
You informal will eat.
Comerán.
Good. They.
You informal will eat. Comerán. Oh, hold on. Isn't comerán, comerás. So they didn't say it in the beginning. They placed it at the end. This is something. Let's take this back a moment.
Which is the accents representing somehow or reflecting somehow the concept of time and tenses. So here we are pushing the accent into the future. Comere, I will eat. You can give me the rest of the versions for the
Comere.
future of...
It wasn't comere. It was simply comere. Comere.
Comer.
Comeremos.
Comeremos.
Good. Comeremos, we will eat.
Comerá.
Good. He will eat.
Comerás.
You informal will...
You informal. I thought comerá. Still it should be comerá, but I believe she says comerán.
eat.
Comerán.
Good.
You informal. I thought comerán would have been they will eat. Comerá is you, and then informal, and then okay.
They or you guys will eat. Good. What was
Oh yeah, comerán. All right.
to go? We said it
To go. Ir is to
was
go.
very irregular. We have boy and vamos and ba, but the verb to go doesn't look anything like them.
Ir.
Ir in the future is regular. So we can follow these rules and get the future tenses of to go. I will go, he will go. So what?
So to go is ir. To go, I will go. Era. Ira. Iramos. We will go. Iramos. No. Iremos. Ire. Ire is I will go. In the future. Iramos. Right? Ir. Iramos? Yeah. No, iremos. Iremos. Ire. Iremos. Irá is he, she, it will go. Or you in you formal. Irás and irán.
I will go.
Iré.
Iré. And we will go.
Iremos.
Iremos.
Iremos. He will go.
Irá.
Irá.
Irá. They? Or you
Irá.
guys?
Irán.
Irán.
Iran. Like the country. They will go
Iran.
to Iran.
Like the country. That was cool.
Irán a Irán.
Iran a Iran. Good. You info.
Iran. Iran. They will go a Iran. Iran a Iran.
Will go.
Irás. Irás.
Irás.
Good. And what if we wanted to make it a question? Will you go?
Will you go? Irá? Irá?
Irás.
Good. Won't you go?
No irás. No irá. Irás. No irás.
¿No irás?
Why won't you go?
¿Por qué no irás?
¿Por qué no irás?
Good. What was to find or to encounter?
Encontrar.
Encontrar.
Encontrar. I will find.
Encontro. As I find. I will find. Encontrare. 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 I will find. Encontrare.
Encontraré.
Good. Encontraré. I will find it.
Lo encontrare.
Lo encontraré.
Good. Lo encontraré. We will find it.
Lo encontrar. Encontraremos. Encontraremos.
Vale.
That was an interesting error because I said we, so I made I plural with we, and your mind made the it plural. Huh?
Yeah.
We will find it.
Lo encontraremos.
Good. Lo encontraremos. He or she or you formal will find it.
Lo encontrará.
Lo encontrará.
Good. Lo encontrará. He will find them or she will find them or you formal will find them.
Informal. Them. Okay. Los encontrarás. Los encontrarás. Find. Encontrar. For a second, encontrar, I was thinking encounter, and then he's saying found. So it's interesting how your mind reverts to what it is in English. Encontrarás, los encontrarás.
Los encontrarán.
So you made both of them or they.
You said them.
But we said he will find them or she
sorry.
will find them.
Los encontrará.
Good. Los encontrará. So
seems like the student was having her fair share of errors there. So I pretty much got the gist of this lesson here. Going to end it there. But I found this lesson quite enjoyable because of the new concept, future tense. I believe that's what they would call it. So it's quite eye-opening, and it's not. I didn't find it too difficult to catch on to it. Taking the from hacer. So yeah. So ending it there. Adios, amigos.